With less than 4 weeks to go until South Africans head to the polls, corruption scandals threaten to derail the electoral fortunes of the governing African National Congress. After 25 years in power, widespread corruption allegations have tainted the ANC, which forced out former President Jacob Zuma. Despite President Cyril Ramaphosa vowing to tackle corruption, new claims about corruption has emerged in the party. The latest is the ANC Secretary General is Magashule, a key Zuma ally. A recent book titled Gangster State, Unraveling is Magashule's Web of Capture, claims he was at the center of a scheme to loot millions from state coffers for his own personal gain. Magashule has denounced the allegations as lies, stating, quote, "I am not corrupt," end of quote. The ANC has dismissed the book as propaganda.
Libya's UN-backed government of national accord has condemned an airstrike on a school on the southern outskirts of Tripoli on Saturday. The government spokesman welcomed immediate ceasefire as long as the situation changes and forces invasion flee Tripoli. The head of the Presidency Council met with the UN envoy and his deputy to brief him on the latest progressions of the capital. He informed them the forces of Khalifa Haftar are still using warplanes and random airstrikes on civilian areas, the latest being the airstrike on the region of Ain Sarah. The UN envoy has confirmed his complete disagreement with what is happening, particularly with the aggressions towards civilians. An airstrike hits the yard of a school in Ain Sarah, where Eastern forces have been confronted by forces close to Prime Minister Fayez El-Sarraj's internationally backed government. UNIS said the UN envoy to Libya has denounced the escalations and confirmed international efforts towards ending the Libyan war. An extraordinary summit of heads of states and government of the Sub-Saharan community in N'Djamena, Chad on Saturday. The fighting between Khalifa Haftar forces and the government of national accord for control of Tripoli was on the agenda. Stakeholders have made calls for an end to the clashes in Libya and give a new chance for dialogue. In view of the current situation, the conference calls on all Libyan parties to observe an immediate ceasefire, to resume national dialogue and to comply with the United Nations